Hello, friends. We're missing you. Bevan's parking space is totally empty. There's nothing in it. All of us are still in lockdown or level 4, whatever. I'm sure you're missing your school friends and all the normal things that you do. Can't walk on the beach and so on. I wondered for today, since the story Bevan is preaching on is the calming of the storm, if any of you had ever been on a ship. Have you been on a ship? Or maybe even a big boat. Sasha and I have been on a big boat. I'm going to show you the picture of it. You can see the picture. There is the boat on the Sea of Galilee. And then you'll see Sasha and I sitting there in the front of the boat. And if you've ever been on a boat, you'll realize it's not necessarily the safest feeling place in the world to be. And you can imagine how much worse things can get when a storm blows up on the sea or on the river or on the dam, the lake that you're on. It's just such a story that we find in Mark chapter 4, when Jesus and his disciples are in the middle of a storm on a boat. The disciples are terrified, and Jesus is sleeping in the back of the boat. He doesn't even know that there is a storm. And eventually, in desperation, the disciples wake him up and they say, "Aren't you going to do anything?" And Jesus says, "Be still. Be quiet. Stop blowing," he says to the wind. Now, I don't know about you, but in these last few weeks, I've felt like I'm living through a storm. I can't do the things that I'm normally doing. And I'm sure you feel the same way. You can't go to school. You can't do the activities that you are used to doing. You can't walk outside. It feels like a bit of a storm. And a lot of people are saying that we're all in the same boat. Well, if we're in the boat, we can have the confidence when we read this morning's story of saying to Jesus, "Please help." Or maybe we, like the disciples, are going to say to him, "Aren't you going to do anything?" And maybe, just maybe, he will make, if not the COVID-19 world be still and calm, but maybe just our hearts. Maybe we can feel calm and still in the midst of the storm. So what I want you to know this morning is that God is with us, and that whatever we may go through in life, however difficult and hard it might be, it might feel like we're in the middle of a storm. He says, "Be still." And inside ourselves we can feel still and know that he is with us. Have a great week.